Hello. Um, Good afternoon. It's close enough to afternoon. It's not quite 12 yet. Anyway, so this topic is going to be about mental health, and if that bothers you, please click off now. I'm not one of those people that has to write trigger warning, and crap. I'm not. If you're not big enough to figure out what your triggers are, that's not my problem. But anyway, I mean, I don't know. So, anyway, it makes me sound kind of rude, I guess. But quite honestly, I'm not your mom. But anyway, let me get to a safe spot here so I can actually talk. All right, here seems to be all right. So anyway, now I need something that is called DBT therapy, and in order to continue with this medical thing that I'm working on getting, I need to have a I need to have this done, and in my area the wait list is 4 to 6 months. Okay, I'm all for people needing therapy, but where I come into an issue is it took me 6 months just to get up the courage to call this company and say, I need DBT therapy. Because I had a bad therapist in the past where I would tell her confidential things because she'd ask like certain things, and then I would answer and she'd say, oh, bless your heart. And I'm not from the South, so I didn't understand that phrase was kind of a negative kind of thing. I always thought it was like, oh, that's so nice of you, or that's so kind, or things like that. So anyway, when I had talked to one of my guildies in World of Warcraft, and she's from the South, and she goes, honey, she's making fun of you. She isn't being endearing, because that's what I thought she was being, was endearing, or saying, oh, that's so nice of you, or whatever. But that really affected my ability to choose or want to see a therapist. And I'm still at the point where right now it's like, why, the wait list is so long. I'm not going to be able to even do the surgery thing that I want to have done in time before I even get to see a therapist. So it's like, okay, this is not fair. I have to wait on something that I know I need help with because of how my childhood was. I guess it's more like I wasn't taught a certain way to, how to handle certain things as a child. And that means that I don't, as an adult, I don't handle that type of situation as well anymore. I don't understand fully what DBT therapy means. For me, it almost sounds very much like nothing in life is free, on how you handle dog situations. Nothing, you don't get things for free, kind of, anyway. But I could be wrong on that assumption anyway, too. So I'm not a therapist. I'm far from it. I'm not a part affiliated with any kind of psychological anything. I'm not a doctor or anything. So what information I'm talking about here is just what is going on with my life. And what I need to take care of in order to, I don't know, I guess be better in life. So like I said, what bothers me is the fact that it's 4 to 6 months out. And like I was saying, it took me a very long time to even just make this phone call and say, I need this help. And what if I was suicidal or whatever? You would still make me wait that long? There's got to be a better way for us to, as a society, to help those with mental health issues who actually are trying to help themselves. I am, if you don't know it, I do take Abilify, or the generic of Abilify. It begins with an A-P-I, something or other. I'm not going to even try to pronounce it. I just say I take Abilify. Anyway, that works great for me. After I had been taking Zoloft generic, I took Lexapro generic, I even tried Prozac generic, and none of those worked, but Abilify seems to be working just fine for me. The only, and it took me a while to say, I need this help. Please help me. I need some antidepressants. Because I've got people in my life that I don't know how to handle very well. So it's like, well, what do I do, So I'm trying to help myself, and these people telling me that it's going to be 6 to 8, 4 to 6 months out just to get in for the preliminary, thing, not even a first visit. It's a good kick to, that's a long time to make somebody who's critical wait. There's just these problems in our society that really need to be addressed, and I guess it's high demand. I guess it's a high demand thing, and just making sure there's nothing else around me. I'm away from my keyboard. But anyway, just, I don't know. I'm just a little bit down right now, because I need to have this therapy done, but the wait list is that long. That is insane. That is an insane amount of time to make somebody who desperately wants help can get that help. I don't know what to do. I guess I can just get on the wait list and hope that I get in sooner rather than later. I don't know. It's the only thing I can think of. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to call this. I'm going to probably call this Talking About Mental Health, I think. That way people will know that if this is a subject you don't want to hear, then you can click off. Otherwise, if it's a subject you want to, see what somebody else is dealing with, then by all means you can watch the video. But give somebody the option, I guess. But okay, well, I do feel a little better now that I voiced my, opinion on stuff. So anyway, on a side note, let's end on a happy thing. So tomorrow I'm going to be going up to the cities again for a jack-o'-lantern spectacular is what it's called, and it's at the Minnesota Zoo. Here at the Minnesota Zoo. I still wear my wolf bracelet. But anyway, what it is like 5,000 different individually, uniquely carved pumpkins all lined up and lit up at nighttime. They look beautiful. I did do a video last year of what it looks like. I only did I would say 1/4 or less of what there actually was in my video. It started to mist, so I was like, I'm not gonna, get my phone ruined because it's misting it, and I don't know if my phone is waterproof or not. So anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be doing that with my adoptive mom. My mom, I should say. I'm going to be doing that with her. We're going to stay up in the cities overnight, and then we'll come home the next day. The last time we did it, it was snowing on the day we came home. It was flurrying, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to or not. Anyway, but yeah, see, in life, you just gotta think of the positive things in your life. Like, I'll be honest, I was feeling pretty down this morning. It lasted a good 10 minutes, I would say. So I do have to talk to my therapist about, or my psychiatrist, the one that takes care of my medicine, or my medicine. I'll have to talk to him and tell him that I had a down day. No reason, I just felt sad, so I I hugged my dog for a good 10 minutes. Just sat there and hugged her. And my dog was probably like, "What are you doing, human?" But anyway, yeah, so even with medicine, you still have, some down days, and they do pass a lot faster than if I was not taking any medicine. So it's not that the medicine's not working. The medicine is working just fine. I mean, I didn't dwell on my negative feelings for hours. It was literally over in 10 minutes at most. So it's working in that regard. But all right, you have a great rest of your afternoon or evening or morning or whenever you happen to be watching this. Thanks for watching, and I hope I didn't scare you off too much with my topic. All right, bye.